What's going on, everybody? Dodgeman here with a little video for you. So I'm just go ahead and give my honest opinion about the new Rog Xbox Ally X. I don't know if it's going to be a scam or not, but it does have a couple more upgrades from the original Rog Ally and the Rog Ally X. It's got a Z2 Extreme processor chip, and if anybody wants to buy it, then the way I'm going to look at it is that's more power to you. I'm not going to say not buy it. You're going to have to figure out if you want to spend that kind of money on it to figure out if that's worth it or not. Now, personally for me, I already have two handhelds, and I would like to upgrade from my Rog Ally, the original one that I have with the Z1 Extreme. But really right now, the original Rog Ally X is looking pretty good right now. It still has the Z1 Extreme chip, but it does have 24 gigabytes of RAM, which I think the Z1 original only has like 16. So then you got to think about the battery, which I upgraded mine with a 65 watt battery with the JSOX kit, and it also has that heat sink. So mine is a little bit heavier, but it does get more battery life out of it since it has that bigger battery, and it runs pretty cool most of the time. So I do love my older Ally, but to be honest with you, I do play my Steam Deck a lot more. Now, I know it's gonna be a question. Dodgeman, why in the world do you play your Steam Deck a lot more than you do your Rog Ally? Well, to be honest with you, the Steam Deck is just easier to use when it comes to customizing your frames, and it's pretty simple and straightforward. While my Rog Ally uses Windows 11, which I pretty much feel like I'm on my PC, and then whenever you download games on it, I mean, it can feel more like a console experience using Steam, but to me, I mean, I love the bigger screen on my Steam Deck, and even though I have the LCD, it still looks pretty damn good for what it does. It's an 800p screen, and the customization couldn't be any easier whenever you want to set some game setting, and it's just dedicated to Steam. So I do prefer my Steam Deck over my Rog Ally. Now granted, I have upgraded them both too. They don't have original internal drives anymore. They both have 2 terabyte drives, so they have the exact same equal memory in them. But at the end of the day, it's going to come down to what you prefer, what do you want to try, and to see if this new Xbox Ally is worth it. Now, for me, no, I don't think it'll be worth it because I already have a dedicated handheld I mainly play, and if I want to play a couple other games, or if I want to switch to my Rog Ally, I'll switch to it, but I just don't see the reason to whenever I'm still on my LCD Steam Deck. And yeah, I know the Steam Deck is underpowered, but it's still, for what it does, it's pretty impressive in what it accomplishes. So that's just my honest opinion on it. I'm not gonna tell anybody, hey, don't buy this because I'm not getting it. That's just gonna be up to the gamer. If you feel like you can spend that kind of money and you think you'll be satisfied with it, then I'd say get it. But overall, the way I really look at the handheld is you're trying to pretty much compete with the Steam Deck, because the Steam Deck has always had its dedicated mode. There's the gaming mode, and then there's desktop mode, which I feel like the Rog Ally should already have something like that. But whenever you boot up the Rog Ally, it's nothing but Windows 11. So it's pretty much you're gaming on PC whenever you're bringing up Rog Ally. Now, granted, you can set it up to where you automatically open Steam whenever you turn it on, but for me, I like to go through all my updates because Windows 11 will have updates, and sometimes it will update some of the drivers, so I just turn all that stuff off because you need to check those updates before you start gaming. So hopefully there's not too much that you have to do with this Rog Ally, considering it's going to have a dedicated Xbox big picture mode system, kind of like Steam OS on Steam Deck. But we'll see. But anyways, guys, I just thought I'd give you my honest opinion on this handheld. I know there's been a lot of negativity surrounding it, and really I just say wait till it comes out and see how it performs. Because I mean, even with my original Rog Ally, it performs well, but there are cases where it's gonna have its limits, and I don't even like to use a turbo mode on it a lot neither. I usually keep it at 15, 18 watts as I'm playing. I don't try and press it to 25 to 30 even if it's plugged in, because I mean, for me it's just loud. But I mean, that's the beauty of Steam Deck too, because depending on your settings is about as high as your fans will rev up on the RPM. And for example, so I've actually been playing Assassin's Creed Unity on my Steam Deck, and the game is pretty demanding, but I'm not playing it at 60 because I know it's going to rev up my fans on my Steam Deck. So I kept the settings high in game, and I keep the resolution right at 800p. But then whenever it comes to the frame rate, I just drop my frame rate to about 40. And I got pretty good results playing it at 40 FPS. The game performs pretty smoothly at that point. And if you may have just a slight bit of choppiness here and there, but you can also fix that too by turning down your screen to about 720p if you want. But around those settings, the game runs pretty good. And I never thought I'd be playing Unity on my Steam Deck. And right now, that's exactly what I've been doing, is playing Unity on my Steam Deck. So there's alternatives and ways. They're not perfect by no means, but you can get it to where it's very satisfying and playable. So anyways, I'm going to end the video here. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to the video. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. This week we will be continuing Watch Dogs, and I will be setting up my stream later on when I get home today. So keep a lookout on that, because we will be continuing to the story. I got mostly everything unlocked in the city, so now we'll just focus more on the story and the gang hideouts, and we'll get that going. So y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all in the next stream. Dodgeman out.